Hello students, and this is Vaishali Chaudhary. In today's session we'll talk about introduction to Dart. In the last session we have discussed the widgets and gesture detector widgets and stateful widget and also about the layers. So by today we'll learn how we could code. Since for making a Flutter application we'll need to understand the Dart language because we uh, use Dart language to code in Flutter. So let's start. uh, Firstly we'll talk about what is Dart, and so Dart is an open source general purpose programming language. It is originally developed by Google. Dart is an object oriented language with C style syntax. It supports programming concepts like interfaces, classes. Since it's a object oriented programming language, so it will support interfaces, classes, unlike other programming language that does not support arrays. It does not support array. We'll have to as we for working as an array, we'll have to take a list. So we'll use list instead of array. In that collection can be used in replicate data structures such as arrays, um, generics and optional typing. So we'll use Dart collections uh, instead of arrays, generics and optional typing. So it's a simple Dart language code. We'll run it also. So let's go to the IDE. We'll open IntelliJ IDE, and we'll go to file, then new project. We'll select Dart here and console application. Dart and console application. We'll click to next. Project name, give a project name like Dart. That example I'm giving it. Finish. So this project will be created. It's a Dart project. Here you could see a Dart file here with the name of the uh, package we have given there. So here it is already defined function. We could comment it, and we could write. It's very simple to write a code in that. It's just like a C or C++ syntax void main as we do in C++, right? uh, what we need to print anything. Hello world, like, okay. So and right click on the screen, right click on the file. You will see the options here. Click on run option. Here you will see it is writing here. The print statement has written the statement we have given here. Okay, so we have given here hello world. We could also use some other things like hello, this is Vaishali. Okay, so it's a simple code in that. You can use it. Yeah, hello, this is Vaishali. So whatever you will write here, you can see it here. And above to it we'll need to import the packages. For print statement we don't need to import any package, and for like we have numerous number of package. You can see whatever you want to import, you can import it like there. So we don't need to import it. See, if it is not in use it will show an error like this. So this is how you can import the packages, the files. So yeah, this was a simple code. This is as simple as C or C++ syntax. So We'll move to the next. So that language is easy to learn. Yeah, this you could also write here. Same code. Why can't we just, yeah, yeah, see. That language is easy to learn. All agree? I hope all of you agree with this, right? So let's move forward. So how we can define the variables in that. Variables is named storage location, and data type simply refers to the type and the size of data associated with variables and functions that uses where keyword to declare the variable. The syntax of where is defined below. You can simply use where keyword if you want to use, like uh, whatever you will write it here, right? See, if I'll write where my name, I'm giving the name of the variable my name, and this is Vishali. See, okay, and I want to write my name. Okay, so my name is Vishali. Okay, and I'll give the variable here. So what it will write? My name is Vishali. Yeah. So what it will write? My name is, what it will print? My name is Vishali. And if I want to use this as a integer, it will automatically take it as an integer. If I want to uh, Vishali, let it be like this. Okay, so right, where x is equals to 10, int y is equals, where y is equals to 20, and where z is equals to x plus y. As you can see, it is taking it like an integer here. So it takes it in the format you have given. If you have given a particular uh, variable constant as a as in the brackets, it will take it as a string, and if you will give a numerical value, it will take it as an int, or it can also take it as an double also. So, and I want to print it, print z. See 30, it has been added. So here the where keyword takes any of the variable first preference. So whatever we have given as a first allocation, whatever we have allocated the variable as its first allocation, its first variable name or variable value, right, its first value, it will be converted into that variable type. So here x, y, z are integers, and my name is string. My name is a string variable, and we don't need to write string, int for any one of them. So if you want to change it string, it will also work, right? It will also work int, and int. Okay, it will also work like this. See, so we don't need to do such things, right? Because we know that it will take it automatically according to the value we have given. We have given the value as an string, so the variable has been declared as a string variable, and if the value we have given is numerical value, the variable will be changed to numeric value. If we'll do like this, see here variable x is double, variable y is int, and variable z will be double, because we are adding double into integer, so the resultant will be in the double. So it will show you 30.2, right? So this is how it works. We'll move forward. So like this, we have given the name as a we have given the value to the name variable as in dart, so it will be converted into a string. So the final and const keyword are used to declare constants. They are defined as follows. For the constant values, we can use final as well as const keywords. So if I need to define const, if I need to define a pi value, so I can write it like this: const pi 3.14, right? And sorry, 3.14, and then print pi. Since it is const, then its value will never be changed, and for making a variable constant, we could also use final keyword, right? For example, we have final keyword and we want to fix the value of a, that is 12. So it means we can't change the value of pi. If you want to, like, first we need to print it, and then we'll try to change it. Okay, see, it is giving us the pi constant value. It has been printed that, and the value of a has also been printed. So but if we want to increment the value of pi, it will not work. See, it is showing the error because the pi is a constant value and we can't change the value of pi. And also with a, so if we'll do like this, it will also give you an error, because final and const keywords are used to define constant, and we can't change the constant values. Okay, I hope you all understood till this, and we'll move forward. So that language, suppose the following data types. Number one, number. It is used to represent numeric literals like integers and doubles. Okay, numbers also used to represent integers and double. A string, it represents a sequence of characters. String values are specified in either single or double quotes. Okay, boolean, Dart uses the bool keyword to represent boolean values, true or false. And for list and maps, it is used to represent a collection of objects. A simple list can be defined as below, as we can simply we can like this, we can copy it there. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to paste it here. This list is defined as this, so it will print this only. Okay, we can also use list int here. It will work same. See, it will work as it is. Okay, so, or if you want to using it, you can also use a forest loop. List dot length I plus plus. Okay, and the value of, as simple as an array we use, we can use it like this. Okay, so see, it is giving the value of arrays. Okay, arrays means list. We can't use array here, we use list here. Okay, so, and if we want to represent map, we just need to um, the format of the map, how we use the map is this. Defining, we can define the map with a variable, with the var keyword, and give the variable name, var keyword with giving the variable name and the id and its value. It's a key and its value. Here the key is string and the value is in integer. So we'll run this one also. We'll try to run this. I'm commenting this. Okay, this one also. See, it will give you the values of map. If you want to do like this, in the for loop you want to show, you want to access the value by indexes, so you could also do this. Print mapping I dot keys contain keys like get values, or you can use like contain values. If we have a value, we have certain functions here, right? We can use these functions here, like print mapping dot keys if we want to, entries if we want to use. It will show the entries. See, map entry, id and the value, right? Entry is dot first, what it will give us, see, the first one, right? So this is how it will show you, or you can use for in mapping. Yeah, print mapping dot keys. dot first dot last dot single dot contains dot map dot any dot element at uh, 1. This is how it will work, right? Yes, for int I is equals to 0, I less than n, I sorry n I less than mapping dot length. Okay, and it will give you the key element and the values element at index like 2. And we have integer in the second index, so we'll convert it into a string. Sorry, it is giving an error because I'm giving an index 2 and we don't have a value till index 2, so this is why it is showing that as see id 1 map entry 1 name dart. This is showing like this. Okay, I hope you all understood this, right? id 1 and name and dart. Okay, so I could also define it like this. Is equals to, it will be more convenient for you all to read, and value is equals to, okay. So see, key id value 1 and key name value dart. And if you want to get a value of particular key, you could also get it. That we will discuss. Okay, so we have learned how we could fetch the values of map, right? So this is how we can define a map. Okay, and this is how we can access the data of the map. We have numerous number of functions here. We could use those functions and get access to the map. So yes, next is dynamic. We can also use a dynamic keyword variable type. So if the variable type is not defined, then its default type is dynamic. If the type of the variable is not defined, then its default type is dynamic in Dart. Okay, so we have an example of dynamic data type, so we can use it and we'll learn how we could run it also. Okay, so dynamic name is equals to like Vaishali and print. Okay, so it will print you the value of the name. So it's a dynamic data type. You could also 10 if you are giving it, it will also print 10. Okay, here it is taking it as a integer. Okay, so this is what about dynamic data type. And next is how we can form a loop. I guess already showed you that we can how we can use the loop in Dart. I'll show you again. So what we can do is, let's remove all the things. Just for, we can use for while here. So for where I is equals to 0, I less than like and I plus plus. Okay, so print I, so you could see it. See, it is printing the variables till I. Okay, so this is how it works. Next is function, how we can create a function. So it is as simple as we do in C or C++. So we need to define a function, and we need to call the function from the main, and we could make it. So let's make a function. So function is a group of a statement that we all know. Function is a group of statements that together perform a specific task. Let us look into the simple function. If you has number of tasks uh, in your code, so to you know modularize your code to the structure, you need to create function. So we'll for example, if you have a add, subtract, these tasks you have to perform in your code. So you just make an add function, and whenever you need to use that add function, you can use it by its by calling it. Okay, so for example, here we'll talk about a function. Here I'll make an add function. It is returning something, and for example, it is returning int. Okay, we could also use it like this, na, void or anything we can make. Like if you want to make it void, okay, we want to make it void, and we have a var b, and we want to add the two variables and print it. Okay, so a plus b, and we'll print it. Did at c. Fine. So what you will do, you'll need to call this function from your application, like you are writing here 10 and 20. Okay, you need to call it. The destination is here, it in the application. You could see the result is 30. So this is how you can define the function in Dart. The next topic is as we have already discussed in the introduction of that it's an object oriented programming language. So it supports object oriented programming language. So it have features like classes, interfaces. A class is a blueprint, we all know. If you all know the concept of object oriented, so you must know that a class is a blueprint of creating objects. We define a class and we create an object of that particular class. For example, we can understand a class like this. If we have a class of people, and we need to make an object like Rahul, like Vaishali, like any person. Person is a class, and person is a class, and objects are uh, specific person, like Vaishali, your name, anyone, the particular human being or a human person. Particular person is a person, is an object of a person class. So that we could uh, make an this is how we can make an object. And we have uh, the properties. We the objects has been created through a particular class, has a similar properties like person have its name, its height, its weight, its features, anything. So these are the properties of the functions which we describe in the class, and we create objects like Vaishali, like Rahul, like anyone uh, with its name. So these are the objects of the person class. So a class definition includes the following. What it includes: fields, properties, getters and setters. We'll need to set the property, like if we have a name Rahul, so we need to set the properties with Rahul name. Constructors, this is the way we initiate the class, so initiate the object of the class. So, and functions, there we have functions, like if we have a functions of calculating age, we have a function of calculating age through our DOP. So date of birth will calculate age. So there could be a function of person class of calculating age using date of birth. So these are the uh, uh, these these are the things which a class definition includes, and this is how we can create a class. For example, we have a class employee. So we have its variable name, we have its getter method. Getter means we'll access the method, we'll access the name of the employee using get employee name method. We could set the employee name using set employee name. The Here is one mistake, right? there there must be no gap between function name. Okay, so this is how we can create a class. We could, you know, copy this code and paste it to the id. So here it is. Okay, here we could see it better, right? It is showing up. Yeah, so this is how we can add the employee, get the employee function. So here we have a class employee, we have its parameter name, we have a function set name, set employee name, and a get employee name. Here we will set the employee name of a particular object, and the result will print the name. And we are making an object. This is an constructor. We could also this is a default constructor. See, if I want to make it like this, employee, it will work, see, right? It is as same as this. So let's run it by commenting it first. It is showing us the name, right? We are setting the name to employee 1 and we are getting the result. Now by using the sorry yeah, see, I have created this constructor and it is showing like this. I could also make a constructor as a default constructor or a parameter constructor also, but here I am using it as a default constructor. That we'll discuss later how what are the types of constructor. I am not going to the depth of the Dart language because we need to understand the Flutter concept. We'll use Dart language there, so I'm just showing you how we can write the code in Dart language. So this is how it will work, right? Like if you don't want to set the name there, you can just write it like this. You can give the uh, name here also, and this keyword is used here. I'm using this, right? Is used to define the variable or parameter of that particular class. So this is defining this, and name I'm defining this one, right? So to distinguishing these two, we are using I'm using this keyword, and I could give the name, this name, this type of constructor is a parametric constructor. Okay, so this will work same. Okay, this is setting the value of name to the given parameter and giving the parameter to the constructor. Okay, so this is how it works, and I hope we have done all the concept of today's. So we are done with the introduction to Dart programming, and we'll see it when we'll code, and I hope you all understood the basic concept of Dart programming, so you could code in Flutter using this language. So this was all about today. I hope you all understood this. Do practice, and if you find any problem, you could contact me, and yeah, this is it for today. So thank you so much. Bye.